What's up, makeup minions? I'm Kim Witte from WitteArtistry, and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another Halloween makeup tutorial. This is a creature straight out of my mind. I don't know if it's like a demonic tooth fairy or a tooth demon, but I really like how it turned out, so let's begin. If you like me and you like my art, it would mean the world to me if you became a sponsor on my Patreon page. Let's get this makeup started. I am covering my entire body with a base coat of white. I am using a wolf sponge just to stipple on color for this entire first portion of the video. Then mixing some brown, white, and black together, I am adding that all over my body as well. Add a little bit more black. Cover your ears. Spray it with some MAC Fix Plus so it doesn't crack. Let it dry. And then I'm going to be gluing my eyebrows upwards and outwards just so I can paint over them. I don't need to block them out since I'll be painting dark colors over them anyway. If you would like another way to support this channel, feel free to get a t-shirt. I do design them and the links are in the description and the comments below. Thank you guys! Now that those eyebrows are dry, I'm creating the same layering of color that I did on my body but on my face. Mixing again a black and a white, I am creating a color to do some veins. I wanted this character to look more sickly and undead, and I just thought having veins would be pretty cool. So with a detailed brush, just sort of put down some squiggles. You can look at reference photos to see how veins lay, but everybody's veins look different. So I'm just covering them on my chest, on my forehead, on the corners of my mouth, around my eyes, and just sort of anywhere I think it needs some veins. You can never have too many veins. Then I am going to be making myself look thin and gross. So with a black cream makeup, I'm just using a Ben Nye color wheel. I am going to be contouring around my collarbones and my rib cage, also around my neck muscles. This will just make everything look sunken in and just like a cave-dwelling, tooth-hoarding, nasty monster of the dark. Contour those cheekbones very intensely. I sort of want it to look like I'm just sunken and haven't eaten in a long time and just gross in general. Stipple some white over the black just to lessen the black's intensity. Then one of my awesome patrons got me these sweet teeth off of my Amazon wish list, and oh my gosh, they're so cool. I put some Mehron tooth enamel over them just to darken them up and make them look nasty. And I'm using a red body paint around my mouth just to sort of create the outline of where I think I'm going to be putting these teeth. For practically the entire tutorial, I am going to be using 3rd degree silicone to both sculpt on and also place in the teeth and to create these like gums. 3rd degree silicone is just a 2-part silicone sculpting gel. Basically, you mix equal parts of part A and B on a palette, and then you have 10 minutes working time to do whatever design you want, and make sure you blend the edges into your skin so it looks realistic. Within this 10-minute working time, I am sticking in the teeth that I made look super gross in just a sporadic fashion. Some of the teeth I didn't really end up liking where I put, so I had removed them and had to repair the paint. Whenever you're creating a character, even when it's out of your head, I would recommend like sketching up the character ahead of time just to have an idea of what you want to do. I didn't have the time to do this time, and I just sort of wanted to play around with a paintbrush, so I'm just winging it. Then with a black body paint, I am darkening my eye sockets and my eyelids and feathering it out using a black cream makeup and making my forehead look super protruded with that black cream makeup as well. Add some more ooey gooey teeth. These teeth are incisors, they're canines, they're molars, it's like the whole works. I wanted it to be really creepy, like my eye is getting encompassed by these teeth and sort of like a mouth. I wanted my actual mouth to be exploding with teeth, and I thought it would be neat to have some teeth coming out of my chest and shoulders. So as you see me doing here, I'm just putting on the 3rd degree silicone, sculpting it with some metal sculpting tools, sticking in those teeth, making sure the tooth part is growing upwards out of my flesh towards the sky. Such a strange job I have. Then with black Mehron tooth enamel, I am darkening my teeth and then also stippling around black cream makeup on my lips just to make my lips and flesh tones disappear. In selective areas, I did color the gums and all around the teeth and my mouth with some red alcohol-activated paint. This stuff sticks to silicone really nicely, and it stuck to the acrylic teeth. I wanted the gums to look sort of irritated and like they were bleeding, but also dead, if that makes any sense. Then with scab blood, I'm putting it in selective areas. I also thought it would be really cool if this character bled black or ink, almost like it's like a children's story character tooth fairy gone wrong that just crawled out of the pages. So with a black body paint, I am creating these drips everywhere there's teeth coming out of my skin. This is achieved by mixing in more water into your black body paint than usual, and I also jumped up and down a couple of times. That really helped with the dripping. Add a lot around that nasty mouth. Make your hair look super gross, and then also powder your eyelids with black eyeshadow so they don't crack. And now the nightmare creation lives! It was so much fun to just be experimental and get creative with the paint. I really hope you guys are having a wonderful October, and I hope you're having a happy Halloween. Let me know what you guys are planning for your Halloween in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I totally appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button below to become part of this crazy family, and don't forget to hit the bell next to it so you don't miss any new Halloween tutorials. I also want to say thank you so much to the awesome patrons who have produced this video. Thank you for being a sponsor. You guys rock. Without you, I would not be able to do makeups like this. And thank you everyone for watching, subscribing, commenting, and thumbing up those videos and sharing them and whatever else you do at home. It means a lot, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween tutorial.